What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to some Patron, where we're in an interesting spot. I've been thinking about this series a bit, and kind of what's the plan, right? Do we just eventually try to fill the whole island? Is that a lighthouse? Oh, that's cute. Never noticed this before. Oh, that's cute too. Sidetracked. Is it like a do we try to fill in the island? Like, what was the plan? So what I'm thinking is, because we've hit a point where, you know, we're pretty much stable, right? Like at this point, it's just, you know, increasing every little bit and kind of going from there, right? Where, you know, we just keep increasing the lumber production, it's basically slowly increasing every type of production while we slowly increase our houses, and you know, just kind of keep expanding that way until we eventually hit this area, and then we can do a full farm there, and then we keep going and keep going and keep going. Or I looked at mods, and I was like, okay, the game's been out for a little bit. Let's see what mods there are. Sadly, most of the mods circle around these bad boys, and the fact that they are like incredibly inefficient. And I don't really want to do that necessarily. I could look into it, but it's not something I necessarily want to do. And then the other thing I was thinking about was potentially like getting to a point, like, well, obviously it won't be this episode, or this won't be the last episode or whatever, but getting to a point where we feel comfortable and then restarting as a much more shooting for like min-max, like much more densely populated, making sure everything works kind of town, and seeing how that could go. Or just waiting until there's some good mods or something, because I don't want to be in a spot where it feels like I'm just doing the same thing every episode. And I've kind of felt like that's how it's been the last couple of episodes, where it's like, okay, well, I guess it's time to expand. Because, like, you know, we're sitting here, we got an absolute truckload of labor luxury. Merchant luxury we don't have yet, but we will. And I mean, that's just like, we just plant some sunflower fields, make a sunflower, or make an oil production thing, make some lamps, stuff like that. And then this one's easy too, because you just make grapes, and we can just make a massive thing of grapes up here and just have a truckload of wine. And then, yeah, like I said, the only thing that's really holding us back all that much is lumber and firewood, but we can just import that because we get so much money. So it's like, I don't know, like maybe I'm starting to feel a little bit like this map, this kind of starter map, has run its course. And then, you know, because it's not like I think I realized what the problem was between like this, something like this, and something like City Skylines, is that because you don't have mass transit, you kind of quickly run into a barrier of like, oh, why do we always have one of something? Why does it keep doing that? I don't understand. We'll sell that. And we'll sell beer as well. 700 beer, be gone. But yeah, in a game like this, and Banished had the same problem, which this is very much kind of inspired by, it feels. But with like City Skylines, you have mass transit, so you always, like, expanding doesn't hurt you. And in this game, it kind of does, because your people have to walk farther. They may not work at the place that you have set near them, and because the workers are so important in this game, you kind of just do one big village, and then that's kind of it. Like, you can expand, of course, like you could fill in this entire thing if you wanted to, but it's just incredibly inefficient as far as, we'll keep loyalty, that's fine. It's just like incredibly inefficient to like get around. And so, like, you know, and eventually in theory, you won't even plateau with food, because once you fill in this farm, you could just build harbors, or not harbors, but fishermen's huts. Like, we're getting 26,000 food a year. Like, I don't think we eat that much. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, you know, I think we've kind of run our course with this one. You know, if you guys have ideas for what we could do next, as far as Patron goes, I think that could be fun. And, you know, because there's ways you could easily min-max this. So, like, you always start with this in the farming zone. So what you could do is say we did this map again, which we wouldn't. But if I restarted this, what I would do is I would set up districts in here of like chunks of like 6 houses probably, giving myself space for a school, a church, and a market in like a center area, and then just building around it. And you just do these like little circles of houses to be super efficient. And then of course you'd still have, you know, your little mining area underneath. You have your fisherman's hut, and you basically just build roads to make everybody go faster. This is one of those games where, and I mean, I think every city builder has this problem, where unless you have something like disasters or you get attacked, eventually, like, you get so efficient that that's it. Like, you win. And I feel like we're basically there. Why is it doing that, I wonder? Is that... let me see. Yeah, fish aren't even on this. Fish aren't even on this. Why are we trying to get fish? Did anything else just do it? Nope. Weird. I have no idea why that's happening. Let's just sell a bunch more tobacco. There we go. But yeah, because I mean, look how much we're selling, right? And that's only going to get better. And it's like, we're not even super efficient, because I got to a point where I realized that we can't produce beer necessarily quick enough to sell it good. Same with plums and stuff. I mean, you could, absolutely. But I think the trick is going to be sunflowers. Sunflowers are going to be huge. And that would just make your money ball out of control even more. So it's like, you know, what do you do in that situation where it's just like, okay, we're basically, you know, we've gotten very far in. I looked around. There's mods to like make research take longer so you don't progress as quick. But I feel like that's like artificial. And it's just like, it's not like, that doesn't do anything for you, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, yeah, it makes the game take longer, but is that sacrifice worth it? So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking we'll be starting fresh at some point. Some point soon, probably. To be fair, it might honestly be next episode. It'll be something I sit on. I have the weekend to kind of sit on it. You know, the next episode won't go out until Tuesday. So, yeah. We'll sit on it. If you're a fan of the series, give me ideas. You know, is something like... let me see. Is there... like, there's not really anything... you can't really make the game harder. Like, we could pick a more difficult map. And maybe that's the way you do it. Like, you try to do a map that maybe you can't grow anything on. I think that might be the goal. That might be the thing. Is we'll try to find a map that's difficult. We'll try to highly optimize. And plus just make it look a bit better. I hate kind of how scattered everything is. Like, ideally, I'd like a... you know, kind of a town square, if you will. With like a merchant... or a market, sorry, a school, a church, kind of all that stuff. We could have a cemetery, even though the cemetery takes a huge area. But like, if you took this circle, and this circle, put those all next to each other and just filled in the circle with houses, you'd be golden. So it's like, you know, probably give the kids some insulation. Oh, we can upgrade. Oh, interesting. Okay. But yeah, so if you guys have ideas, Why are we... We're buying coal now. Okay, sure. Let's do clothes again. We just have so many and they're worth quite a bit. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. I might download a mod to fix forestry. Just because I think it's incredibly inefficient right now. And so there's a lot of mods that fix that. So I'll probably grab one of those and restart on a new map. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless you guys really want me to play this one out, which, you know, I'm not going to do my series based on the numbers generally, unless nobody's watching. But numbers have definitely dwindled on this one. I think it's because, for the most part, we kind of just find ourselves doing the same thing over and over again. Which is, you know, not ideal. I mean, city builders are always going to be like that. But, you know, ideally you don't want it to be quite this bad. Because I kind of like how this looks to some extent. But I think I'd do it in like chunks of 6, and they'd all be back to back. So you'd do like 6, have a pathway go all the way around, and they'd be facing the outside. I think that kind of works. But yeah, because I mean, at this point, there's no way this land fails. You know what I mean? Like, even our lumber, our production has increased greatly. So, you know, I think like we're literally at the point where we have no issues, which is great. But, you know, like I said, without mass transit, without stuff like that, you are limited in what you can do. Which, you know, if, you know, the Patron viewers want to watch me switch it up and go, oh, okay, we're going to do a series where we take this town and push it thousands of years into the future, and we do a City Skylines episode or a series where we, you know, are quote-unquote continuing this. But, yeah, that could be a thing. I'd actually not hate that. Could be heavily fish and beer based. Although I don't think you can be beer based in City Skyline. You can't be fish based. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Give me thoughts in the comments below. Cause I do really like this game. It's just you hit these walls of like, okay, we're like this is super efficient. Or it's not super efficient. I'm definitely not gonna say that. But it is self-sufficient. And so it's like we're just helping it along by playing. And I feel like that's not as fun of a viewer situation. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Because like just in the span of 13 minutes, we've gained 15,000 gold. Let's spend the herbs. Ooh, a lot of people died. Ooh, interesting. One of our carriers went down. I mean, that's okay if citizens are dying. I'm not super tripping. They'll be fine. They'll live. We still have 136 adults. We'll be fine. Yeah, because, see, like, I feel like some of the later game stuff, like the oil mill will be big. The tailor shop could be big. The mint, I mean, that's just going to produce more gold. And we'll eventually get the ability to mine gold. But, you know, I feel like gold we almost don't need. Where is... Is it? No, they produce oil. Jewelry store does combs. What produces lamps? So the candle shop eventually? Very curious. Well, that's production of jewelry. Oh, who would have thought? Jewelry in the jewelry store. Oil lamps. Oh, and the toolsmith. Interesting. Okay. Let's grab oil mill. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know, guys, because I think we've gotten to a pretty you know, static area where we can't really do a lot more. And you know, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. This was a great little starter town that we could then go in and expand on. There we go. Because I mean, it's literally... Oops. We go like so. Bam. Another one right here. Bam. Do another one right here. And we can do another one right there. And they're all 100%. Those will all be sunflowers. To get ourselves some oil. Now we don't really... I don't think we need these paths, to be honest. Go ahead and pause it, though. Because I don't want to make this a nothing episode. But... we will go... 4 more farmers. Did I make fruit trees? Oh, no. I made orchards. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, well... get that out of here. Whoops. We definitely don't need a bunch of little baby orchards. I did pick... I'm dumb. Bam. 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 Okay, there we go. Now we'll quickly make that one. Why did it say... what? Why did it take the farmers from these ones? We'll wait till those all get ready. I mean, we should... I don't know why those are gone. They should absolutely have people. There we go. I had the 4 back. Jesus. God damn it, people. And then we'll do some sunflowers. Absolute truckload of sunflowers coming in. There we go. So now we'll have a ton of sunflowers. And then we should be able to easily make oil and stuff like that. And I mean, we could even go in and go boom, oil mill. And then we could make a... where you at? Bam. There we go. Now we'll have a oil mill and next to a tool shop, so it can just run oil right to the tool shop to make some lamps. And that works. That works decently well. Now what I'm going to do, just so that we can have good access to everything, is we're going to go like that. Then let me get rid of the trees. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. And now we just have a straight shot, and then that area is what we could fill in with some more sunflower seeds if we wanted to. Or sunflowers. I guess technically seeds. But, yeah. Not bad. Not too shabby. But yeah, I feel like this is a nice... we've hit a nice point. At this point, like, we can upgrade everything constantly. So, like, that's convenient. We'll do 2 people working the oil mill. You guys will get sunflowers soon, don't worry. But yeah, not too bad. Our tool production is a little low, but that'll improve once we get the second tool place going. We'll increase everything. You're gonna produce oil lamps. The eclipse. We'll go religion. Why not? No harm in that. So there you go. We'll just make a bunch of oil lamps now. Once we get sunflower seeds, of course. And it's gonna be all good. Gonna be all good. Let's see, what can we... Sure, we'll optimize distilling. Why not? That'll help the one up here. Right? Where's that? This building? Yeah. Could expand it more, but I don't think we need to. We make so much brandy at this point. Let's sell... We'll sell 700 brandy. We'll sell a bunch of tobacco. Because that can just basically be always be sold. We have a ridiculous amount of it. Now what we could do is we could, if we really want to diversify a bit, we could go here, switch production to wine or cider. I think cider requires cherries? Oh no, what am I talking about? It requires apples, obviously. And that is our merchant luxuries. Although we're about to have a bunch of oil lamps as well. Although it wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's do it. We're going to change up the fruits for next season. Make it apples. And then once that gets going, we'll switch that distillery to cider. Easy. Look at all the pretty sunflowers. So cute. So cute. This one requires sunflower seeds. I keep saying sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds in real life, though. They're so good. So good. Especially... Oh, what is that? Not David sunflower seeds. The other one that's really popular. That's the one I like. The one that has, like, the cracked pepper one's the best one, but that's not one. The cookies sell for $7. That's wild. That must be some good ass cookies. Just sell more tobacco. Just keep selling. We're almost up to 50,000 gold. That's wild. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Is that we could just buy anything we don't have. And it wouldn't be that big of an issue. So I think we definitely... The goal is definitely going to be... to eventually switch over to a harder map. And see how that goes. Because I think no matter what, you generally just want a smaller town. Kind of located centrally around your crops. Because you don't want people walking miles to get to work and then come home and stuff like that. I don't know how much that matters in this game necessarily. But, you know. Who knows? Who really knows? And we'll just kind of let it run for a little bit. We'll just chill. We'll have a good time. We're chilling, watching it for a minute. Eventually we'll get the sunflower seeds. I'm going to call it sunflower seeds forever. I can't not. I don't know why. These still not apples. Next season it will be though. Oh yeah, our timber issue's been solved. We have a lot of foresters' huts, but that's fine. Like that's not a big complaint. Okay, it looks like our sunflowers are starting to get harvested. Nice. They should just be taken right into there, honestly. Although I don't know if they will. Let's see, I want to wait till I see one come to the sunflowers. Looks like they're putting it all in that area. You're going all the way over there? Okay. Hold up. What the heck? Oh, is there a single rock? Oh, that's annoying. Can we do it right here? Yeah, we can. There we go. We'll do that. Go ahead and make that. That way they don't have to run super far to get sunflowers. And they're looking pretty good. They'll produce 600 oil a year. This requires 180 oil a year, so that's convenient. And then we'll just make a bunch of lamps. Because why not? Why not? But it's interesting that they won't take it directly to somewhere that needs the... Unless, like, these pull directly from the warehouses. I don't know exactly how that works. Which is maybe something we'll need to know eventually. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Okay, it looks like this one's gonna start being apple fields pretty soon. So let's see, how are we looking as far as our plum? We have 1,860 plums. So once we're out of plums, we will change the thing to be cider, and we'll buy some for right now because they're complaining. Yeah, we'll buy cider, and we'll buy combs. There you go. You guys can be happy. We got your combs and cider. Or we're about to have you combs and cider. Don't got it yet. But that's okay. We'll live. You'll live. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So they're still going at it. Feels like oil takes a while to do. Call of the clergy. So we gain religion. Yeah, let's do it. 5 teens join the church. That worries me. But we had a farmer leave. We had a carrier leave. That's a little annoying. We had one of our sunflower people leave. Boo. There we go. Alright, we should be fine. How many workers we got? We got 8 workers. Can we get this some priority, please? And we got the merchants, their luxury goods, their cider and combs. Should not be able to complain for a while. Let's see, so we got oil. Tribute. Make it in, we can make a tailor shop, we can make a jewelry store. I'm trying to think what it is we really want. A cow ranch. A peasant's guild house, eh. A cathedral and a healer's house could be good eventually. Garlic, onion, and leek. Interesting. Walnut, chestnut, and hazelnut. I wonder if we need that for squash, pepper, and tomato. Nice. I wonder if it's just more efficient. Because not used in anything. Mint. See, wait. Oh, gold mine's right there. Wealth rebate. 2-story house. I mean, we could go for that. That could be cool. See what it looks like. We have 1 oil. 11 iron. Alright, nice. That seems to be fine. I mean, they obviously still need more, but we don't need to buy it necessarily. Although, how much is oil? Oil's only 2. Let's buy some. We'll buy some oil. Yeah. We'll get 2 shipments. We'll get 1,400 oil coming in. Let them make a bunch of lamps. Right. But I think this is as good a place as any to go ahead and pause it, and we'll go ahead and let this one stop. Let me know. So Tuesday, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It'll either be another part of this, of Hope's Reach. We could do a more challenging map if you guys want to see that. If you want to see me put Hope's Reach in the future with City Skylines, I could do that. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Because I think we just hit a nice little plateau on this one. That I think it's the right time to call this series. And then we could go... So what I'll say for next time is next episode of Patron, if that's what you guys want, will be a more difficult map. because I know there's some difficult maps in there. And so we'll do that. Or if you guys want me to, because I know there's like, you know, a solid group of like 50 of you who still watch this series. If you guys would rather see me try to go into the future with City Skylines, I can do that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support on this series. And hopefully you guys are with me on the next city builder we have on Tuesday, what day is that? The 12th. Yes? No, that's Sunday. That's my wife's birthday. The 14th. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.